Hi mga bay! Right now I'm driving going to Jeremy's shop. We have a subscriber that is having a problem with his Blade GT. I'm putting here in the comment that her husband is having an issue with a GT with a turnsy, with the lights, and with an NFC key. So we're going to check now. We asked our subscriber to bring the scooter to the shop so that we can check, and since we are the only one that has a Blade GT scooter here in our area in Dumaguete, so at least we can swap parts and just to isolate what's wrong if there's an issue with the controller or the dashboard.
He's got an off-brand one that maybe you can fix. This is baloney. But they sent the LED strip replacement to her.
So first is the LED strip went out, then after it's still
the
run.
LED, the headlight, then after the headlight, the display on top slowly started dying. I'm like, okay, I don't need the display, I just need to go. And then I got home and I'm trying to lock it up. I don't hear the NFC tag working. I'm like, okay. And then
This dash, it will not run. The other one is not running, no? See?
I don't know. You seen the whippets?
Yeah.
The first thing you have to check is your NFC. It's not working.
2001. I was like, and then I look at the specs. I was like, it's almost this one.
If you're going to spend 160,000, might as well buy a Nami.
Have you tried Nami? You want to try my Nami?
Sure.
No, it's okay if you like.
Okay. Wait. Oh, you got it.
That is only the third mode. Only the suspension of this one is I like.
I like this one because hers.
We receive a defective scooter, a Blade GT, from one of our subscriber. So we're going to bring our Blade GT to the shop so that we can isolate, check, use our parts, use our PCB, use our controller, just to double check if there is some issue with the controller and PCB of the defective scooter. The issue was the back converter for the LED strip got shorted, and our user, our subscriber, kept on using the scooter until the dashboard, the display went off. Then after the next use, it won't start anymore. So probably after the back converter got shorted, got burned, the controller or the PCB got affected as well. So we're going to use our PCB and just to try out what's the issue. Just arrived in the shop. So here we have the GT that we got yesterday. So this is the defective GT and this is our GT. So hopefully this will be an easy fix. We can solve the issue if there's something wrong with the PCB or the controller. That's a good thing that having a two scooter, mga bay, because we can isolate easily. We can check the parts here. If we think that it is defective, then we're just going to get the parts from here and just to confirm if it's defective. Then if it will work, then we can recommend that replace that specific part. So it's a basic troubleshooting. So this is the back converter. As you can see here, I showed in the picture earlier, this is the one that got burnt, shorted out here. As you can see here, the shrink tube melted and put a hole on the board. So I think this is the one that got shorted out, and that's why, based on the comment of our subscriber, the LED strip went out first, then the scooters continues to run until the dashboard went out. Then the next is the NFC key won't power off or power on. So probably there's a big chance that after this got shorted out, it affected the PCB and or the controller. So that's what we're going to check right now.
So here, just to confirm, the scooter is not powering on, even putting the key on the NFC. So no power. See, pressing the power, still no power. So upon checking the PCB, we found no damage on the PCB. So the next step is try to get the TFT display and put it on my scooter and check if the TFT display is working.
Also on.
So we found out that the TFT display is working, but unfortunately once it is connected, it automatically power on without pressing the switch. So basically there's something wrong with the TFT display.
NFC. Yun.
Automatic siya gon.
See, it's connected,
Dash problema.
it directly power on without any
So,
touching the
problema
switch.
dash. On.
See, power on. So when we
Problema sa dash.
power on using the NFC key, the dash automatically power on. So right now we're going to test the NFC key as well, placing it on my scooter. So when we check the NFC key, it will not power on my scooter. So here we're testing my NFC key from my scooter, putting it on the defective scooter.
Insert. So, dali ha. Isa. Off. On.
On.
Automatic on.
See, there is
Automatic
power
on.
using my NFC key, so it's confirmed that the NFC is defective as well.
But on.
On. Ika-on bagyapon.
Okay, so from the defective
Okay,
scooter, the
Wala na.
TFT display were power on, but once you powered off, the scooter is still blinking. So, and we found some, water. Is it I think moisture or water from the handlebar. So there's a big chance that the NFC key and the TFT display got wet as well.
Okay.
Storyanes. Di kaabot.
So from here, since we already found out that the TFT display and the NFC key is not working, so we're using our TFT display
So
and
dash
NFC from
ade,
our scooter.
may gamit defective. So dash and NFC, no?
Dash and NFC.
So mga bay, the TFT display is very important since this is somewhat like the brain of our scooter. All the settings, all the controls that are being translated or the controller is
Power
coming
on.
from the TFT display.
Power off.
Okay.
Power on.
Okay na.
See, so using my TFT display and using my NFC key, the scooter is already working without changing the PCB or the
Accelerator.
controller.
Working.
Working.
Even the throttle is working as well.
high beam, main light.
Signal lights, horn is working.
Wala.
Okay, condemn.
The headlight will not turn on because we already condemned the back converter. I think it's connected
No
as
headlight.
well from the LED and
Headlight mo. Sige
the
man.
headlight.
Okay. Brake.
Brake.
Let's see.
Guys, so we found out the problem. We use our dash and our NFC key, and the scooter is working. So mean to say, the dash and NFC key got affected with a shorted back converter.